Colbert's New from Home with New York Governor Andrew Cuomo tonight on CBS.
In times of uncertainty,
Dr. Fauci, it does seem like so much of this we're making it up as we go along.
when you have more questions than answers, there's one voice you can turn to for understanding.
How do we socially distance without emotionally distancing ourselves?
The CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell on CBS.
Restaurants, bars, and salons are reopening in Ohio, but will you be safe? The best practices being put in place to put your mind at ease.
Make those calculated risks. Make those good judgments.
A cautious warning today from Ohio Governor Mike DeWine. This as he announced his plan to reopen much of the state in the next 2 weeks. Thanks for joining us tonight for 10 TV News at 11. I'm Yolanda Harris. Well, on the list to reopen are salons, barbershops, spas, restaurants, and bars. May 15th is the big date, and that's when salons, barbershops, and spas can reopen. But also on that day, outdoor dining is allowed at restaurants and bars. Then on May 21st, 2 weeks from today, you can dine in again at your favorite restaurants. Now for restaurants and bars, here are the best practices. Parties of 10 or less only and must be separated by a barrier. No self-serve buffets. Masks are not required for customers. It is left to the owner's discretion though. As for salons and barbershops, you'll have to wait in your vehicle until your appointment time, and you should come alone unless the person getting a haircut is a child who needs a parent or caregiver with them. Now, these places will also ask all customers to wear masks, and some say even require it in order to get service. Now, of course, this is all dependent on our numbers staying down during this period. Today, the Ohio Department of Health released its latest numbers showing more than 21,000 confirmed cases and more than 1,100 confirmed deaths. As a reminder, these numbers do not include any presumptive cases, only the ones that have been confirmed. So let's try and put these numbers into proper context for you. The dark bar on this graph you see here shows the number of new confirmed cases over the past 2 weeks, and the lighter color shows the number of new deaths per day. As you can see, we are near levels we were seeing in late April, but the good news here is we've seen a decrease in cases in 6 of the past 7 days. Well, now to unemployment, where the state says more than 60,000 Ohioans filed for unemployment in the last week. To put that into perspective for you, more than 1 million people have filed for benefits in the past 7 weeks, and you can see just how big a chunk of the state's population that really is in this pie chart here. The Director of Jobs and Family Services says we could run out of money by June, and that means you'll still get paid, but the state would have to borrow from the federal government.
Because of the just the tremendous pressure on states right now, they may relax some of the repayment obligations. With the Great Recession, we had to repay it, and it took us until, I think, 2016 to get that repaid.
Right now, the balance is at about $750 million. Heartbreaking new details tonight in North Columbus. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office says a 10-year-old boy hit by a vehicle earlier today has died. It happened just after 1 o'clock this afternoon at Strawberry Farms Boulevard and State Route 161. Deputies say the car did stop at the scene. No charges have been filed. A Delaware County canine is now sporting a brand new bullet and stab-proof vest. This is Kalis, and he's the newest member of the canine unit at the Delaware County Sheriff's Office. The vest was donated through a nonprofit organization called Vested Interest in Canines that provides vests to dogs in law enforcement across the country. Deputy Brandon Hunter says this donation will help keep the canine officer safe on the job.
It's not required, but it is very beneficial for our agency to have him. He's trained in narcotics detection, and normally that's in motor vehicles or in buildings is normally where we're looking. He's also trained in tracking, and that's not just suspects, that's missing people.
Canine Kalis just turned 2. Deputy Hunter says his vest is a great birthday present. The donation for this vest came in at about $960, but the protection is priceless. New details tonight in Licking County. The Licking Heights School District telling us it received a nearly $1 million grant from Facebook to provide technology to all its students. With that $960,000 grant, the district bought more than 2,000 Chromebook devices. This gives students the ability to do all their schoolwork remotely during this pandemic. Well, not going to school may seem like a good thing to students, but after nearly 2 months, some wish they could go back. So some chose to write a letter to their teachers just to say thank you. But as 10 TV's Bryant Somerville explains, the surprise ended up being on them.
They aren't here anymore. They aren't here, or here, or here. Ask students, though, where their teachers are. They'll tell you.
Dear Mrs. Spitz and Mrs. Waddell, thank you for teaching me and helping me learn from
teacher.
home.
You have been the best teacher I have ever had.
Miss Erin and Miss Abby, I miss you.
For Teachers Appreciation Week, they can't be with them, but they can thank them.
Dear Mrs. Darst, dear Miss Erickson, I really miss seeing you every day.
I simply asked, would any students, with parents' permission, want to write a letter of appreciation to their teacher? Responses
Thank you for keeping me on track and pushing me forward to do my best.
rolled in.
Mrs. Bales, you are the best teacher.
You guys are the reason I'm going to 4th grade.
When we walk in the door every morning, you give us a hug. Love, Maddox. Happy Teachers Week. Love your student, Emily Martinez.
But these students who go to Kirkersville, Etna, Pataskala Elementaries, and Liberty Christian, they didn't know. These letters weren't for me to hear, but for them.
I was going to tell Mrs. Bales, but I thought it may be better if you told Mrs. Bales yourself.
Hi, Brayden.
Hi, Mrs. Bales.
Let me see. Oh, look. There's one. There's the other.
I did not expect that.
But Gabby, I do think it would be good for you. Hello, Mrs. Erickson.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Appreciation.
Oh, thank you, Calvin. That was so sweet. I miss you too.
Oh, Emily, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, Brayden, thank you so much.
Show her the picture.
You drew a picture too? Oh, it's beautiful. You did an awesome job.
I appreciate you for being the best teacher ever. I can't wait to see you again. Love, Gabby.
Oh, thank you, Gabby. That is so precious.
A much better use of 12 letters than global crisis.
Miss Darce, you're getting a little teary-eyed on me.
Oh, you know, this has been hard. I'm not really cut out for online teaching, and I miss them so much, and it's been tough.
Ask students where their teachers are. They won't say a school, but always in your hearts. In Pataskala, Bryant Somerville, 10 TV News.
Oh, so glad they got to see each other. Well, you know, the teachers all say they appreciate the recognition, but for them, the best gift is having their students in class. And Ashlee, I don't know about you, but we all remember the young teachers we had when we were young in, what, kindergarten, 3rd, 4th grade. Those are the ones that we remember, absolutely.
Yeah, they definitely leave that lasting impression. One of my favorite teachers, my 4th grade teacher to this day. And so, yeah, teachers do make a huge impact on the students' lives for so many generations, right? All right, let's talk about science. You know, that's one of the lessons that they can learn. And that is what we're talking about tonight with our weather. So showers are going to move in for your Friday. We're going to time that out coming up. But we have a freeze warning behind those showers. Tumbling temperatures Friday night, meaning that some of those sensitive plants could be in danger. And then a chilly Mother's Day weekend ahead. We'll have that after the break.
It's never been more important to clean and sanitize your home. Call Perfect Power Wash for a free quote and schedule your service right over the phone. When our technician arrives, you can stay inside your home while we remove the harmful contaminants on the outside with our safe and effective process. With nearly 100,000 satisfied customers over 20 years, we take pride in keeping our community clean. Schedule today to save 10% on your Perfect Power Wash.
At this point, I think we could all use a smile break. And this one's on Colombo Law. You're welcome.
In celebration of National Nurses Appreciation Week, Primary One Health salutes our nurses. Every day they work to achieve our vision of quality health care for all. Same-day telehealth appointments are available for new and established patients. Call 614-859-1851 today.
It's so easy a kid could do it. At Dave Gill Chevrolet, we've made it easy and safe to buy a new car completely online. Pick your car from our huge online inventory. Arrange your purchase the way you want. We deliver your car right to your door. Or if you want to shop in person, we're taking multiple steps to ensure your safety. Right now, you'll find great incentives that will save you thousands, whether you shop here or from home. Just visit davegill.com to get started.
In these uncertain times, it has never been more important to maintain a clean home or business. We are prepared to get your space back to clean and healthy again. We've added a new EPA-registered cleaner that disinfects hard surfaces and deep cleans carpet, rugs, and upholstery. Remember, we disinfect our equipment after every job and disinfect our vehicles daily. We believe in doing things the right way. That's why we've been your trusted partner in clean for over 70 years.
Now that you have more time, you may be looking around your place and thinking, it's time for a makeover. It's easy to get started when you click on BigSandySuperstore.com. We have plenty of ideas and inspiration for every room. Finance up to 60 months with no money down and no minimum purchase. Get savings as good as your state sales tax. Plus, get free delivery with any purchase $7.99 or more. Furniture, mattresses, and appliances. Shop from home at BigSandySuperstore.com.
We were headed to the park, and she pushed the door, and there was a huge crash.
Spring brakes are the most common repair that we do.
Here at Precision, we take pride in being responsive.
98% of the time, we can fix everything same day.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Dear Ohio, if you are experiencing a significant bone, joint, or nerve issue, our orthopedic urgent care in Pickerington is open to provide essential care without burdening your local emergency rooms. Be safe, stay healthy. Ortho Neuro.
Closed captioning on 10 TV is sponsored by Custom Air.
Stay with us as we journey toward a cancer-free world with the James, coming up on 10 TV.
New at 11 tonight, you may remember this man, former Columbus Fire Battalion Chief Joe Richard. He resigned back in October from the fire department, and that was after the start of 2 investigations, one internal and one criminal, into sexual allegations against him. Now, we know of at least 6 women who have made these allegations, and for the first time tonight, 10 TV's Angela Reichert shares one of their stories of how her dream quickly turned into a nightmare. Now, we've altered her voice and are not identifying her in any way out of respect for her privacy. And we want to warn you, the details you're about to hear are disturbing.
This was a second chance for me to get into this program, and I was very, very excited about getting into this program and being a pioneer for the first program.
The lawsuit lays out allegations from last year. A woman in the Columbus Division of Fire's cadet program accusing then Battalion Fire Chief Joe Richard of many things, including sexual harassment and gender discrimination.
I've asked him to stop, and he would be like, well, you know what, who are they going to believe, me or you? He's like, do you want this job here? You know, he was like, I've been here 34 years. You're just now coming onto the department. And he's like, you're a woman. And I'm like, but I thought you wanted women to be here.
The complaint says in May of 2019, Richard allegedly asked to see her knee she injured and then, quote, tried to pull the plaintiff's pant leg down. She resisted. The complaint goes on to say Richard, quote, coerced plaintiff into removing her pants, eventually claiming Richard, quote, grabbed plaintiff's vagina. The lawsuit seeks damages for pain, suffering, and mental anguish.
It's bigger than just, oh, you touched my vagina. You know, he touched my mind. Like, he touched me in a sacred place that I try to keep people from touching, but he actually screwed with my mental.
The woman says this affected her work and claims she went to great lengths to try to avoid him.
So I came off as being insubordinate and stubborn, but I didn't care what the repercussions were. I didn't want to be harassed.
The woman says even after all this, she's still working as a firefighter and has no plans to stop.
At the end of the day, I'm here to do a job. Regardless if you like me or not, if you believe me or not, I really don't care. I'm still going to be here.
Reporting in Columbus, Angela Reigard, 10 TV News.
We reached out to Richard's attorney, Larry James. He sent us this statement saying this lawsuit will have to run its own course in its own time. There are two narratives here that will have to be vetted. We also checked in with the Columbus Police Department and the City of Columbus about both the criminal investigation and administrative investigation into Richard. Police say the criminal investigation is ongoing, and the city says the administrative investigation is being finalized. We also asked the city about the lawsuit, and they declined to comment. All right, turning to our weather now. It was a kind of a, cloudy day. We saw some peaks of sun, but, not the best pick of the week, I don't say. Ashlee Baracy joining us now with what the rest of the week has in store for us.
Yeah, I think Monday this week was really the pick day, and then today was probably, a little bit of a second. But right now, those clouds have been rolling in, so we don't have a great shot at seeing that super moon, although some clouds have been breaking in the some areas, and we're going to take a look at those conditions in a second. But 59 degrees, so it's rather mild out there right now because our overnight lows should be in the 40s, and we will be getting probably to about 49 degrees sometime tomorrow morning. So we're inching closer to midnight, and we will be in the 50s. Winds are out of the west-southwest at 11 miles per hour, so we still have a little bit of a breeze out there, but it's not a chilly breeze, just given the direction it's coming from. And that's no surprise, given that our next weather maker is coming from that area, too. You can see with our Doppler 10 live radar how that low-pressure system with the front will be moving in from the plains and heading towards central Ohio, especially as we get into the later morning and afternoon hours for your Friday. But 59 right now here in the city. It is 10 degrees cooler up in Bucyrus and Mount Gilead, both reporting 49. And then down to our south, 59 in MacArthur, Piketon and Jackson reporting 58. Same with McConnellsville. Off in Urbana to our west, 54 degrees. And so kind of a mix of some sun and clouds in that area. But for tonight, showers will move in the early morning hours. I'm going to call 49 degrees what would be typically your overnight low, meaning in the morning hours, that's what we'll hit. And you'll see it here as we progress with our computer model. So here's that hour-by-hour look. Right around 9 o'clock, we'll be around 49, 50 degrees, and those rain showers start to move into the Columbus metro area. As we progress throughout the day, those showers are definitely much more widespread throughout the morning along and south of I-70. Then they start to inch a little farther east of 71 as we get into the afternoon. We're not necessarily in the clear. You could still have a few spotty showers, but temperatures will continue to tumble in the wake of this cold front. By about 6 p.m. tomorrow, we could have temperatures in the mid-40s, so that would be the time of day we'd be hitting our high typically. But by 10 p.m. tomorrow, we'll probably drop below 40, and then during the overnight, we will start to see temperatures go towards freezing. And if you look up to the northeast, there were a few snowflakes that were flying early Saturday morning, so I can't rule out the chance of a little wintry mix in our northern counties come Saturday morning, but nonetheless, the entire state is under a freeze warning starting at midnight Friday night till 9 a.m. on Saturday, meaning you need to use precautions with those sensitive plants and flowers outside. Cover them or bring them indoors if you can, and also make sure pets are taken care of. If you typically leave them outside, you'll want to bring them in. This weekend's going to be a chilly Mother's Day weekend. 59 on Sunday, a chance for a shower late, and then we slowly rebound to more seasonable conditions by the end of next week. We should be in the 70s, and look how many 50s we have on the board over the next few days, Yolanda.
Yeah, that's a few too many. Thanks, Ashlee. Well, it is National Nurses Week, so this week all of our heroes of the day will be nurses from Central Ohio. Tonight we say thank you to Brad and Christina Myers. Here's a picture of those two. Both of them work as nurses. Brad is an ICU nurse at Riverside Methodist Hospital. He's taking care of the patients on the non-COVID floor because his wife, who's a nurse at Nationwide Children's Hospital, is pregnant with their first child. So congratulations to you both, and thank you to the Myers family. If you would like to nominate someone, just text the word hero to the number on your screen. From there, you'll be able to send us a photo and tell us all about the person you're nominating and why you think they're a hero. We've been asking you all to tell us why your mom is certainly fabulous and awesome, and you've come big time. You've come through big time on this one. Tracy Horney's kids sent us this video.
Mom, you're special because you give great advice.
Mom, you're special because you care and love for us.
We love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Aw, look at that. All right, well, you do have a little time still to enter the contest. You have until midnight tonight to nominate the mom in your life for our More Than Mom contest. And remember, one lucky winner will get a $2,500 Giant Eagle gift card. We'll announce the winner tomorrow during our 5 p.m. newscast, so good luck to all of you who entered, telling us about your awesome moms. All right, Dom Taberry is joining us now with a look at what's coming up in sports. And Dom, you got your mom taken care of for Mother's Day, because it's coming up?
Yes, I can't tell you what I'm doing, but yes, I have her taken care of. And you know what else, Yolanda? We have highlights for you tonight because it's your turn. Plus, I go one-on-one with Urban and Shelley Meyer. What does Mother's Day mean to them? Plus, the schedules are out for the Browns and the Bengals. We'll have that and much more coming up next in sports.
A new immunotherapy study to fight HER2-positive breast cancer is now underway. Dr. Robert Wazowski is here to tell us more.
HER2-positive breast cancer is a subset of breast cancer that is expressing high levels of a receptor called HER2/neu.
What new therapies or immunotherapies are emerging for HER2-positive breast cancer?
So there is an array of different drugs and also biologic therapies that specifically target HER2. Immunotherapy targets the immune system and makes it more capable of recognizing cancer.
Tell me about your immunotherapy study. It involves a vaccine?
A vaccine that consists of a short DNA piece that is injected under the skin with the hope that the expression of the genes in the skin will activate immune cells that then will actively seek out breast cancer cells and kill them based on the fact that they express these genes.
Learn more at cancer.osu.edu/blog.
Like it or not, we'll be spending a lot more time in our homes this summer, and nothing is worse than trying to stay cool in a hot house, followed by a big utility bill. Now is a good time to insulate your home with premium foam and protect yourself from the long, hot summer. The feds are giving $500 energy credit. We're going to go ahead and match it with an additional $500 on whole house insulation. Plus, we're making it easy to pay for with our $99 a month interest-free loan. Our inventory is priced to move, so give us a call.
USA Insulation.
Buick and GMC are here to help, to keep you going through these unprecedented times. If you need a vehicle, we're offering 0% financing for up to 84 months. Plus, you may have the option to shop online and take delivery at home with Shop, Click, Drive. If you need service, our certified technicians are ready to help. You can even schedule your appointment online. Together, we'll get through these uncertain times. Buick and GMC, we're here to help.
For more than 160 years, Fifth Third Bank has been a champion of dreams. It's the dreams of those who work hard for a better tomorrow that drive us. As we've always done, we're here to support our customers, their families, their businesses, and our communities.
When you need to replace your home's windows and doors, trust Infinity from Marvin, ranked #1 in customer satisfaction. Our fiberglass windows are 8 times stronger than vinyl and built for life. Meet with a replacement expert right from the comfort of home with our new virtual appointments. Your new windows can be installed now or later. Save with 20% off, free finish upgrades, and pay no interest, make no payments for up to 18 months. Schedule your virtual appointment now at infinitywindows.com.
How you doing tonight? Dom Taberry here. Let's talk some sports. The schedules are out for the Browns and the Bengals. The Bengals with that new quarterback in Joe Burrow kicking the season off September 13th when the Chargers come to Cincinnati. And then just 4 days later, they head to Cleveland for a Thursday night game with the Browns. Cleveland comes to Cincinnati October 25th. They travel to Pittsburgh November 15th. The Steelers come to the Bengals December 21st. The Browns, they open the season September 13th at the Ravens. We talked about when they play the Bengals. They're at Pittsburgh October 18th, and they finish the regular season January 3rd when the Steelers come to Cleveland. For a look at both schedules, go to 10tv.com. Of course, Mother's Day is this coming Sunday, and tonight we're sending the love, a Mother's Day edition. I had a chance to visit with Coach Urban Meyer and his wife, Shelley, on what Mother's Day means to them.
Obviously, Mother's Day is a special day for all mothers, Urban. As you think about Shelley and what she's meant to your family, what does Mother's Day mean to you?
Well, unfortunately, I lost my mom at a very early age, and she was awesome. She was a great friend, a great mom, and Shelley is obviously I'm very biased, but as good as mother as I've ever seen. And something that I've always appreciated about Shelley, and she shared those qualities with my two daughters, one of which, Nikki, is a mother, is the toughness, is the independence, is the, just how confident and strong that she is. And that's probably what's most appealing to me, is that in this 35-year career as a coach, a lot of times I wasn't there. A lot of times I was consumed with other things, and all of a sudden I come home and she's the mother, she's the disciplinarian, she's the head of the household.
Shelley, as you think about Mother's Day, what does it mean to you? And it's not easy being the wife of a football coach, especially one as famous as Coach Meyer, because you're out there in the spotlight, but a lot of hours he was away from you guys.
Yes, it definitely, my advice when I've had young women who are getting ready to marry a coach ask me about this life, and my advice to them always is, you need to be independent. You've got to be ready to spend a lot of time by yourself, or when you have kids, you and the kids, you've got to take on a lot of responsibility. Because my thing with Urban, his job was so intense and so many hours and so emotional. When he came home, I didn't want him to have to worry about things. So I made sure the bills were paid, the kids were taken care of. I have to admit that there were times I had to discipline the kids and not tell him about it, because I didn't want him to worry about it. I just handled it.
Thanks a lot, Shelley. And Coach Meyer, happy Mother's Day, Shelley Meyer. Mike Barrett sends this Buckeye Pride picture. He says this photo features his dear mother, who passed away a year ago. He said he would love to honor her. Well, consider it done, Mike. That is OHIO from the Cliffs Moor in Ireland. The Cliffs Moor in Ireland. Right now it's time for our highlights, because it is your turn. And Marty Tanner sending this Buckeye Pride, this video from Hilliard. This is her 7-year-old daughter, Quinn, working on her basketball game with her father. And this little lady has some ball handling skills, and you know what? She can shoot the rock too. I love the way she dribbles the ball, though. One more look at it. Keep those videos coming to my Facebook page. Just message them to me. There you have it, Yolanda. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, Yolanda, to all the mothers out there.
That's
absolutely.
Right. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And you tell the same to Terry Taberry. All right. We'll have a final check on your forecast coming up, so stay with us.
Eliminating existing pests, preventing future ones, answering questions, finding solutions. There's only one company dedicated to working hand in hand with you to deliver affordable, hassle-free pest control. Scherzinger Termite and Pest Control.
In celebration of National Nurses Appreciation Week, Primary One Health salutes our nurses. Every day they work to achieve our vision of quality health care for all. Same-day telehealth appointments are available for new and established patients. Call 614-859-1851 today.
My health was declining. I had medications and things that I was taking. OptiFast changed my life. I lost 100 pounds in 9 months, and I felt amazing.
For over 40 years, our patients have lost weight on OptiFast, a medically supervised, scientifically proven weight loss program. Weight loss with the OptiFast program can help lower cholesterol, triglycerides, blood glucose, and blood pressure, along with waist size.
The Central Ohio Nutrition Center. Visit us online or call us at 864-7225.
I hope you've enjoyed all these smile breaks from Colombo Law. We have too. So how about another one? welcome.
These past few weeks have been challenging for all of us, to say the least. Never did I imagine we'd have to change the way we do business. All of us at Honda Marysville have worked hard and are happy to say we finally figured it out. We've gone above and beyond what was expected and have made doing business with us easier and safer than it's ever been. Our doors are open and we're way overstocked, so if you were thinking about replacing your vehicle, now is the time. There are tons of specials for you to take advantage of, like 0 down payment, 0 interest for 60 months, and 0 payments for 60 to 90 days, depending on which model you choose. This is just one of the many specials you'll find at HondaMarysville.com, along with a list of all the things we're doing to keep you and our associates safe, including no contact pickup and delivery.
We're all about your safety.
We've got your best savings.
We've got your selection. And we're all here to serve you.
We're all closer than you think,
but from a safe distance.
Transform your home with new Champion siding. Enhance your curb appeal with new siding for a beautiful look that lasts a lifetime. We make the process easy. At Champion, we help you choose the best design options for your home. Our install team manages your project every step of the way, and it's all backed by our lifetime guarantee. Right now, get 25% off your entire siding project.
Oh, my experience with Champion has been fabulous. It was just amazing to see the difference in the house.
Call now for your free estimate or learn more at championsiding.com.
When mosquitoes are keeping you indoors, there's one way to take back your yard. The Mosquito Mitigation Program by Scherzinger Pest Control will inspect and treat mosquito-prone areas so that you can enjoy being outdoors again.
Our family protecting your family since 1934.
Doppler 10 WeatherBug is sponsored by Universal Windows Direct. Stay ahead of the storm with severe weather alerts delivered right to your phone. Download the free 10 TV app. 10 TV's Digital Broadcast Center is sponsored by Lindsay Honda.
The next weather makers moving into our area tomorrow. Temperatures will start to cool off throughout the day and rain showers will become a little bit more widespread. And then it'll be much colder by Saturday morning. So a freeze warning has been issued for Friday night until 9 a.m. on Saturday, Yolanda.
For watching. That does it for 10 TV News at 11 tonight. Continue to practice safe, healthy, guess what? Just do things healthy. Stay safe.
The internet isn't just awesome, it's important. It provides everything you want, love, and need. So, what if you could get it all at mind-bending speed? With the freedom of no contracts and safe contact-free installation for the unbelievably low price of $44.99 a month. Switch and get a $100 Visa prepaid reward card.
It's National Karastan Month at 4 Floors with the lowest prices of the season on beautiful Karastan carpet, waterproof flooring, and hardwood. Save hundreds and get special 18-month financing on luxurious carpet in the latest styles and colors just in time for spring. And enjoy the same sophistication with Karastan hard surface flooring, starting at just $677 a square foot installed. Shop safely at one of our 5 locations or online at levis4floors.com during National Karastan Month. Levi's 4 Floors. Experience the difference.
We're on an unfamiliar road, unlike any we've ever seen. We can't rely on GPS or maps or mile markers to guide us. But we have what we need to make it safely. We have each other. We're strong, determined, and united. And just as with every crisis, large and small, for over 100 years, AAA, we're with you on this road and every road.
They say, plan to expect the unexpected. We know you thought you had. In Ohio, we're Buckeye strong, and a bear market is no match for us. With commitment to peace of mind, Legacy Retirement Group is here to rebuild the financial dreams of its neighbors, because that's our legacy. Call Legacy Retirement Group now to set up your virtual analysis today. 614-336-7660.
When we face adversity, we find a way through it. It's about taking care of each other. It's the small parts that make a big difference. At Chevy, we promise to do ours. We're offering current Chevy owners OnStar Crisis Assist services and complimentary Wi-Fi data. If you need a new Chevy, interest-free APR financing for 84 months on many of our most popular models, or defer monthly payments for 120 days. You may even shop online and take delivery at home where available. It's just our way of doing our part.
It's never been more important to clean and sanitize your home. Call Perfect Power Wash for a free quote and schedule your service right over the phone. When our technician arrives, you can stay inside your home while we remove the harmful contaminants on the outside with our safe and effective process. With nearly 100,000 satisfied customers over 20 years, we take pride in keeping our community clean. Schedule today to save 10% on your Perfect Power Wash.
This is Angela Pace with the 10TV Community Calendar. Text to give and help 10TV and the Mid-Ohio Food Bank provide emergency food to those who need it. Log on for details.
Sponsored by the Workers' Compensation Lawyers at Elk & Elk. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO.
For facts, not fear, download the free 10TV app.
The CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell on CBS.